You're listening to GIGI Radio,
the one and only Christian radio show for teen girls.
with your hosts, Esther and Steph. Hi girls, it's Esther here. Good morning.
Hi girls, it's Steph. I hope you've had a good morning so far.
Today we have a really interesting topic, I think, and it's on
Anger.
do you get angry quickly?
Actually, no, I think I'm pretty mellow. But when I do get angry, I do get angry.
Beware. I get cranky.
Yeah.
But it's not like throw things, chuck here,
Or
scream.
slamming. Yeah, no. It's like a quiet little brooding.
Yes, like those little dark clouds just hovering over
Yeah.
wherever. Yeah, that. But very quiet. It's all happening inside, churning.
I love it. That's hilarious.
All right, so we actually did a mic room. I had some amazing girls that I chatted with on how angry or how quickly do they get angry. And the other question I asked was...
yes. The other question was a good one too. It says, here it is. Is anger an excuse to get away with hurtful words?
Yes. All right, so let's listen to what our girls had to say.
Yes.
Okay, so on a scale from 1 to 5, how quickly do you get angry?
A 3 or a 4, probably.
So not too quickly, but not too slow.
Yeah.
Okay, and is it okay if you use, when you're angry, hurtful words to tell someone?
No.
Okay, how come?
Because I don't want to regret it later.
Okay, good. Can I ask you a question? On a scale from 1 to 5, how quickly do you get angry?
3.
3. Pretty steady. Okay, and do you think it's okay to use hurtful words when you're angry or telling someone off because you're angry?
Absolutely.
So absolutely yes, absolutely not.
Well, it depends on the situation. I feel like you do have a right to tell them off if you think that they have wronged you like that bad.
Okay, awesome, great. What about you? On a scale to 1 to 5, how quickly do you get angry?
It depends on the situation, but maybe, like a 3 or 4.
Okay, and is it all right to ever use hurtful words?
No, but I still might sometimes.
All right, thank you so much. Girls, can I ask you a question? On a scale of 1 to 5, how quickly do you get angry?
3?
3? Okay, so pretty steady. All right, and is it ever okay to use hurtful words on someone when you're angry?
No.
No, why not?
Because even if you forget it quickly, the other person might not, and yeah.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much.
That was really cool, really interesting. I like seeing their perspectives.
Yeah, and I love it because everybody's different, and you girls think quite deep at times.
I like that at times.
No, like it's good. I love hearing what you girls think.
Yeah, and I liked the, I guess the answers for the anger, that like speaking in anger.
Yes.
Because I think we don't think when we're angry and you want
No.
to tell them everything, which at the same time, I don't know. I think sometimes the truth comes out when you're angry. Does that make
Yes,
sense?
yes.
Like you just throw whatever you want in the person's face, like you
Yes.
this, blah, 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 and then,
But it's because you were thinking of it or you've thought that before.
yeah, interesting.
It is. So today's story is actually a really nice illustration, and I'm going to read it for you.
Yes.
Nails in the Fence, author unknown. One day there was a boy who had a bad temper. So his father had a brilliant idea. He gave him a bag of nails and told him that every time he lost his temper, he had to hammer a nail into the back of their home fence. The first day, the boy had driven 37 nails into the fence. Every single day, whenever he was angry, he would hammer another nail. Over the next few weeks, as he learned to control his anger, the number of nails started gradually going down. He discovered it was easier to hold his temper than to drive those nails into the fence. Finally, after many, many months, the boy didn't lose his temper at all. He told his father about it, and the father suggested that he now pull all those nails right out of the fence. His dad said that each time he held his temper, he was to take one out at a time. The days passed, and the young boy was finally able to tell his father that all the nails were gone. One sunny afternoon, the dad took the son to the fence, and he said, "You've done well, son. Look at the holes in the fence. You know what? The fence will never be the same. When you say things in anger, they leave a scar, just like this one. You can put a knife in a man and draw it out. It won't matter how many times you say sorry, the wound is still there." The boy was shocked. He never realized that anger and words could have such a significant damage in life.
I really liked that illustration. It actually made me think like, oh yeah, like
It's a really good way that dad taught the son a lesson.
and visual, which is nice. Sometimes you
Yes.
need that visual lesson, like, oh, you see what's left, the holes.
Exactly. You know, I've been in situations where I've been told, when I've been hurt verbally, and I think that is the hardest thing when people tell you, if they tell you off, I mean, you know, it does hurt, but when they attack you with hurtful words, I think that is a thing that stays with you forever. And for me, even now when I think about what that girl told me, it still not doesn't hurt anymore, thank the Lord, but I remember. And obviously there is a scar in there somewhere that hasn't healed.
Wow.
So we have to be careful of the things that come out of our mouths when we are angry.
So I remember I've heard it said that there's nothing wrong with being angry. It's a normal emotion. It's what you do when you're angry that, you know, that's the problem. Yeah.
You know, our counselor Steph has a great tip for us when we get angry. And I think we have a question and she gives a great answer. So I sat with her this week and we chatted about being angry and how to control our anger.
We can definitely all use those tips. It doesn't hurt, but we will hear her interview after this song by the Afters called I Am Yours.
Across the world and never find the answer. I could search the sky above and never get any closer. You made it all, and I'm left to fall at the feet of the one who fell for me. You gave your life for mine to have me by your side. I won't look back anymore. Without any traces, I have nothing left to fear as long as your face is all I can see. You're all I need. Every breath, every step, you're here with me. You gave your life for mine to have me by your side. I won't look back anymore. I am yours. You'll never say goodbye. You are the reason why I won't look back anymore. I am yours.
Hi, Steph.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time in answering the questions.
No worries.
Okay, so today's question says, I get angry really quickly. What can I do to calm down?
So if you notice that you get angry really quickly, that's okay. It's actually good if you're noticing that you get angry really quickly, and it's important to know that all feelings are okay. But what matters is how we respond to our feelings. So instead of reacting, which is usually what happens when we're angry, we want to respond. So try putting in as soon as you notice that you're angry, try putting in a bit of a blocker. And that would be some space for yourself. And that's around 5 to 10 seconds of some deep breathing, so that gives your brain enough time to try to recollaborate and decide how you're going to respond to the situation or how you're feeling, rather than just react out of anger.
Wow, that is great. I have to practice that too.
I think all of us need to practice that sometimes. So the key is to respond and not react.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Okay, I hope that helps the girl that sent that through and everybody else listening. Thank you so much. Bye.
Those are some really cool tips, and I think it's definitely worth putting into practice.
Yeah, and I think if you want to remember, it'll be good to copy that answer and then just stick it on your wall or stick it somewhere that is going to remind you in a book or wherever.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. But that's all from us today.
Yes, till tomorrow. Get ready for Friday. We've got an amazing story about lost treasure and a movie review where apparently you need tissues for.
Yes.
And and that's it for us now. So let's get ready to pray and start a new day. Dear Lord, thank you so much for a new day. Thank you that we have peace with you. And I know that sometimes we can get angry, but please help us not to react, not hurt others in our anger. Help us have that peace that only you can give, and also share it with others. In your name I ask, Amen.
This has been GIGI Radio signing out.